Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Kingdoms Reborn. Right then, what have we been up to? We had a bit of a chew on, to be fair. Let's go into here. We built this into City Logistics Port to import the gold ore. Now, I literally had it set up as just one gold ore 500, and these were just on none. Yeah, with the zeros on. Absolutely nothing was happening at all. I was getting no gold in. So, chewed on for ages, nothing happening. We're getting it now. However, I'll show you what happened. I created another one up here, put all them on and made some at 500s, and now we're getting up to 1500 coming in. Now, it's not ideal because it's out of the way. In the meantime, I built another one to see if that would fetch any in. But that hasn't been working either. So for some reason, I don't know if it's just glitchy or whatever, but that one's working. I've now set up a logistics office, so these are specific to move resources, asking them to move gold ore from here, and you can see the dotted line to take it down to this warehouse here. And then obviously these guys are then turning it into gold bars. Now, obviously, because I was waiting for that, I kind of just potted along. So if you remember, probably an episode or two ago, we had a space here. Wait for the wind to save. I've made this into a clock maker. So he turns gold bars and glass into clocks. Now they're worth an absolute fortune. But on my luxury tier, the clocks, to me, that there is a pocket watch, yeah? And we haven't shown any that I can see, unless it's further down, that I'm not getting it, but I can't see any pocket watches. I can just see, and these don't minimise, I can just see the chocolate. So, again, not sure, but we are definitely making them. But I can't see that we have, oh, there you go, they're coming, look. Now, they're worth a fortune, so it depends how many we can make. We also, if you remember, we had a building for making jewellery over here. All of these I've put frugality books in. I'm going to show you something in a second, just for the costs, because these were like really expensive, so they're the best buildings to kind of shove these in. If I'm building them, I'll shove them everywhere, but here we're making jewellery. Have I got space? No. Again, absolutely worth a fortune. So the jewellery is... I think... Oh, they've obviously gone straight away. But the jewellery is worth a fortune as well. I'm sure it's 70 odds at least. So we're making that now. And we have... What else did I do while I was waiting? I was waiting for... I think I'm maxed out on my influence points. I'm built down this end, what I am building, so another coal mine, so we'll upgrade them. I'm just going to upgrade stuff to electric because I've got another power, and I want a happiness for them guys. The budget, they're really cheap to run, but if I'm in there, I'm just going to give them one. I still don't think that's working. There we go. So we've got this working now. That'll produce us some power. We have lots of kind of saying not enough electricity. Now I don't know why. I haven't got a produce target on these. I've now got 2 power plants. I've got coal, so I don't know what the issue is the honest answer. Right. And we're currently researching a cotton mill, but I didn't want to do it until you guys were here. And the last one I done allowed us to change our cards, so we can now make better cards. So I want to get the passions sorted first, because there's a few of them in the mines and things that we don't have cards for. To be fair, these have got a passion card in there. We'll leave them at 70, and I'll give out how much the budget. They're quite expensive, so if I give it, see what happened there. It went from 130 coins to run this to 39, which is cool. Again, I'm going to upgrade it. I'm just going to upgrade what I can. I don't see any reason not to. We've just done the cotton mill. Now, here's what happens. We need 100 houses at level 8. We haven't got one. 20% house income might be good. Petroleum. Okay. Oh, we'll have to do that. Shows oil on the map. Okay. Print and press. Don't know what that is. Let's do that first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we just did cotton mill. And yes, we'll buy one. So, a cotton mill does what? Mass produce cotton into cotton fabric. Okay. I have been going along this way a little bit. I don't see any reason not to do that. It's a desert area. I can't do anything with it. Now, I'm going to buy up this area. And I'm going to shove in some more houses. Just because it's got these factories. What a load of shite. Well, not the best. But we'll bang in some more houses where we can get the appeal. Yeah, I think we'll come along this way as well, and then we'll think about just making sure we've got some entertainment for them. Okay, so while we're on that point, I looked at one of the little boats, and they were like totally paid off, no entertainment, no anything. Luxury's their worst one. So this lady here, Diane, she's 76, and she lives in Colony 2. Now, in Colony 2, I didn't have anything down, so I've arranged for a theatre. To make them a bit happier, but again, if I checked on Diane, it's luxuries. So what I've done is I'm producing wood myself across here. Just make sure these guys are happy. And again, see, that budget's not very much, but I can upgrade it to electric if I had beams. But we will give them a sustainability book. And what? Productivity. Now the mine, I know for a fact, was really bad. So I'm going to take out their productivity book and I'm going to give them a passion. Upgrade for a wider shaft. And as them passion books come in, we'll kind of sort all these guys out because they are unhappy with what they're doing. And I'll drop off probably's productivity. I'm going to fetch some beams across to these guys. I don't know if they'll be able to produce their own, if they'll use the electric from the town, or if I have to get their own power plant. But we'll have a look at that. What was I going to fetch in there? What was it? Steel beams. There we go. Happy days. Right, so across in here, we're only importing food. I haven't done anything with feeding people. Everything else is on the import. Medicine, did I? I was no, that's the other one. So in Colony 1, I did. Have I got space? Have I got space? No, I don't. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No, I'm not. I'm just going to refuse it for now. Right, so across in here, we did have a little field down for medicinal herb. So I wanted to build a medicine maker, which was here. I need to upgrade that with concrete, but it wouldn't allow us at the time because I didn't have whatever it was. So I'd arranged for that to come in. I think I brought in level 1 cannabis as well for these little peeps. So we are now producing our own medicine across here. I'm going to set a target on it of what? Probably just 1,000. I think that'll do for these guys. And we've got the mine and stuff going on further up. I think they're all happy as Larry. These need upgrading. So yeah, concrete's going to be next for them. It's really cheap to run, so maybe I take them books back out, but they do definitely need passion. Yeah. So again, hopefully all that makes sense to you. Now, let's look back in the town. Sorry, Colony 2. These guys have no tiers whatsoever, but they're going to start getting furniture. Yeah, and they're happy enough at 70. I'm quite happy with that level. These are creeping up now, but it is still luxuries. So luxury tier 1. We'll probably have to import everything, so it'll be beer and stuff like that next. Now, if I look at our town, and we'll look at the numbers, we're starting to get a little bit of pocket watch in, but we're obviously using up as quick as we're getting them. 77 there worth. Chocolate's worth 30. I'm starting to export a bit of chocolate, just because I think it was glass or something had hit its target. Everything else pretty much seems okay. Cannabis is just not working for us. But, again, when you guys weren't here, if you look at this stretch here, so we've got the kind of forestry area and the, like these, the hunting lodge. I'm just going to take that back out. Let's just see. Don't even think it has costings on these. I'm sure it did have. Had something. But yeah, we don't need them in the little cheapy bits. But anyway, my point is, this area here, the hunting lodge, goes kind of all the way up to there. But all these areas are cannabis. So again, if I just quickly click on the hunting lodge, goes to there. I may as well pop in, because it's there. I'm thinking it's across there. Let us do some fields. Quite good. Drop it back there. Come on, you spanner. 64 is what I want. Boom. Houses too far. I'm fine with that. But we want cannabis. Yeah. Now, we will put their houses in. If that's the field area, if I buy up what? This bit of land here. Yeah. And let's just do another 64 field behind it. 64. Yeah. Buy up this area. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a road, stone road, down here. And across here. And then I'll do a little housing colony down that side. And I'm saying little, I'm going to kind of just have all these for cannabis farms going over. So put 3 houses in. We'll also put in a warehouse. Let us leave a gap behind. And we'll do a little farming town across here. So the houses we can quick build. And I'll work on that, because cannabis is still, it's either that we'll start importing it, but there was a nice full cannabis area there, so I might as well do it all the way up. First house, level 8. Boom. Right then. Now, what else do we need? What else do we need? Let us go up to Colony 1. These guys have got everything they need in Tier 1. I think I'm happy with that. If you know, we've got a bit of wood up here, so I could probably do a furniture. Because I'm guessing that am I guessing right? Did we ever make one, or we're just importing it in? Furniture, yeah, we're importing it in. So again, just to play the game, let us build a furniture workshop. They obviously don't like it. Don't like it. Let us go up over. We'll have the kind of like a high street furniture workshop, and that'll help them out. Now, Colony 2. Storage is full. Storage is full. Storage is full. Okay, what did I put up here? What's that? I just need a row of warehouses, don't I? Now let's just build Warehouse Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll let that build away. What I'm interested in finding out is if I upgrade this to electric, and it says not enough electricity to supply, is that because I need to have a power plant on this side? And if that is the case, I do, I want to make one. Coal power plant. But again, I think it's a little bit glitchy on, and I could be totally talking wrong here. Well, every time I look at my other map, my town, I keep saying I'm short of electric. Let's have a look. So, if I just zoom in here, see all these? Not enough electric. But I go to the power plant, and it says I'm producing 50. I've got the building production capacity of 50, city usage and capacity 0. Now, I don't know if it's it doesn't show us if it's got a ring of whatever. I don't know if the guys are not. Have I got space? Oh, just. So, again, I am unsure. 3,000 paper is my target, and I'm under that, so that should be using electric, and it's saying not enough electricity to make this building produce. And that's quite an expensive one, so I'm going to put a frugality book in. Is that the same? That's really expensive. Frugality book. Yeah. So all this will help me money. But yeah, so for whatever reason, this is using... Right, so this is currently using electric. 10 out of 10. Storage too far. Okay, and we'll just build this. So let's get a warehouse in for these guys. Can I squeeze one in there? Oh, that would be nice. Boom. So these guys here, what can we make? I've got dye. Oh, mint. Okay. And that's really expensive. We're now looking at budgets. We're getting hopefully switched onto it. Upgrade. Upgrade. I've only got one. And they're okay. So I could use a sustainability book. Yeah? And we'll be getting some dyed cotton fabric, which is worth 44.31. So that'll be nice, and we'll look at our tailors to see if they can produce something different for us. So again, power plant. Now it's saying 86 out of 100. So I don't know. Tell you what, no. I was going to say, I thought it was something to do with the kind of shifts, but they don't have shifts on here, on this one. So we've got two power stations, and they're producing enough electric. Now, if I quickly flick across to 2, is it using... I haven't got any targets. So it's not using any electric, according to this. So I'm just going to presume that because it's not on the same island, it's not going to work. Just guessing at that, totally. So we need more peeps across here. 49 to 64. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to take away my... I had a little tiny... I'm trying to find something in the middle of here. I had a little tiny immigration office. There we go. So I'm going to take that out. Demolish. Yes. That'll give us that back. And I'll take it onto Town 2. We'll shove it. Again, we're building kind of the town across this side, so let's build that there. Houses too far. Now then, these are not going to want houses too close, are they? So again, let's just build one up a bit. Up to there. And let's put a house in. Just at the top. Well, as close as I can before they say they don't like it. See, that says Really? Are they going to be happy next to a power plant? No. Let's put them there. Let's just put in 1 and 2. Quick build them because they're houses. Cool. Right, and when the immigration office comes on, we'll start to get immigrants across to here. Output inventory full. And again, we're waiting for Warehouse Town. Passing through Galaxy Book. Fine with that. They've got a theatre. And their worst is luxury. And at the minute, they're getting some luxury tier 1s. We could probably do what else? Nothing. I think we'd have to import for them. So again, I've got slots. Let's do a second one of what? I think our pottery's kind of sorting. So let's go pottery. For 500. 500. Boom. So they've got steel beams and they've got pottery. And it'd be interesting to see if this builds, if it turns around and says that you've got 150 power to use, or but that's seeing as not using any electric. And I got all this from these little boats. I literally looked and there was a gadget and they were like totally paid off. So that's when I started looking at this. So yeah, so it will be worthwhile us doing our... Make sure that these are all happy. That one isn't. So I don't think he's very expensive at 16 coins. Not worth it. So we'll shove a passion in. We'll upgrade them to electric because they are going to get their own electric supply. And I think these little guys are alright. So they've got pottery now. We will be making our own furniture. I don't want a furniture town, but I will upgrade it. Probably don't need a productivity book if they're on electric is what I'm thinking. Again, it could be something to pull back, but we'll see. And I think that'll do us on that one for now. Okay, back to the town. Right, food was still alright. We're not getting that many watches. How many gold bars have we got? Yeah, it's starting to build up nicely. The gold ore's sitting steady. So there again, not enough electric. I don't understand. Genuinely don't understand that. These are consuming. I've got a sustainability book in. They were expensive, so we've kind of dropped the price of that down a little bit. So I will spend some time finding all the expensive buildings and getting a frugality book in. See, theirs is really expensive. Now the passion's up to 80. What is it? Iron ore and coal. I'll take that out. It jumps up quite a bit. I've got enough coal, enough iron ore. I'm going to keep the passion in there, and I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm going to leave that in there. That's just part and parcel. We're bloody millionaires, man. Right. What else are we working on? We're working on petroleum, which is going to take a while. I do want to... See, these. Not enough electric. But again, is it because I've hit... I'm thinking it may be that when you hit your 3,000, that might be a generic error, as in, because we've got, have I got 3,000 furniture? No, I haven't, so it's not. So again, no idea. I was thinking there was this kind of thing, the budgets and the work hours, as if that was on the power plant, but it isn't. They've got their own coal plant here. They need passion. They've got their own warehouse here with a coal in. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Whoa, well done. Food reserve is low. Food reserve is low where? Got 33,000 here. Okay. These are low on food. Food at 45. Right. What can we do for these guys then? What can we do? I can trade in more food. Sure. Food. Yeah. They've been grown. I'm going to say food 1,000. Space. And a little bit up here. Food for 1,000. I've got their own furniture now, so I don't need to use one of them slots for the furniture. So I'll just leave that empty for now. This must need all its bits doing. It's not expensive, it's only peanuts. So we'll give them a productivity book, and I need concrete, so there's my new slot. Concrete for 500. It may be worth us getting... I've got my fields up there for what? Tulip? So it's probably worth us popping in another couple of houses. If the appeal wasn't terrible. And just giving them a field of food. Just trying to see if it'll spread out to a bit. Yeah, it's better across there. 64. And let's give them their own potatoes. The more you kind of do on this game, like the further you get on, the more time I seem to be spent without the game running. And sorting everything else. There's just so much to do with 3 different colonies. And I'll give them one of pumpkins, because we haven't done pumpkins yet. I'll quick build them. And I'm just going to give them another farm, just so they're a wee bit happy. And did I say let's do blueberries? Yeah, and again I'll work on that off camera, but that'll give them just a little farming community. And I know it's in their area, but it's not in the forestry, so it's probably ideal. It's probably the last one. And maybe I could chuck a couple up higher if I needed to. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just upgrade these. 3 immigrants got space. I'm going to accept. I've got them all now, to be fair. But we'll see a passion. Okay, so I'm hoping that... I'm hoping that their food sorts out. So I have increased what they need. We've given them a few fields. Coal's probably their lowest. Is there a coal area for these guys? I don't see one. Not that they were getting their colony anywhere. So I think the coal they must just be using for heat. Yeah. I've got loads of wood. I'm going to take the coal off. There's no need for them to have it. Yeah. Right then. Back to Colony 2. They're okay. Same thing again with them. They're probably at some... So there, not enough electric. Not enough electric. I don't even think we've got builders across here. Yeah, I've got one. Just check these little boats as they're going in. He's coming in to get heat. So yeah, everything down here now, they've got 2 forms of luxury. So they're at a tier 2 house now. And can give them coal. We're not running for their... just for their... I'm hoping it's just for this area. Let's just double check that. No, it's changed them all. Oh, that's annoying. There's a timer again. Okay, yeah, that is annoying. Okay, I'll just put on wood and coal. But what I was looking at is the fact that these are now level 2 houses, and for them to be level 3 they would need another luxury. But at 85% they've got a little smiley face, and I'm quite happy with that. It is the luxuries, that's a minimum, but for a little while they can potter on until we get power stations, things like that running. Did this guy get a card? No, he never. So we'll give him a passion card. We'll upgrade him to electric. But across here it looks like they haven't got a produce target. So we'll start again just at the... I'm going to say 2,000 for these. Just to try and take care of the warehousing situation. We'll probably have to limit them on stuff. So what else we got? So I'm going to say the coal the... Can I get my words out there? Stone. We'll say what? 2,000. Don't think we're going to need that much. And which one's this? Coal mine. No, gold. Don't want any limits on the gold. I need the gold to keep flying out. So when I go back to my town, I don't think we have enough. I thought it was gold mine. I don't think we have enough coming into these. No. So I don't think that one's working. I don't think that one's working. I just think that one's been working. But I'll leave them for now. They do no harm. If I can suss it, I'll get that on. I'm going to put this up to... No, I'm not. The one that I think's working is this one. So I'm going to shove it up to another 500. We'll do a little test. If I put that to 1,000 and they're at 500, will they get it up to 2,500? Let's see if that works. Got the gold bars, the gold ore in here with the gold bars. The gold bars are going as far as here. This is where the gold bars are on a delivery. So I should really, you can only do it for 150 mile. So I'm going to put in another resource logistics office. This one here. I'll shove it there, and when that's built, I'll ask him to, because you know it was a 150 mile max, so I'll ask him to take the gold bars from here to the clockmaker, and that'll keep him up and running. And that was expensive. So I've asked for 3,000 clocks, and the guys are basically using them jewellery, so they're not getting that much. But I've got no idea about this error for not enough electric. So if anybody knows, like I say, as far as I was concerned, we had enough electric. It's saying it's not using any. Excuse me, saying it's not using any. Is it like, do they only produce in certain times of the day? I don't know. So there you go, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing this. If you have, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.